those guys who have been around here a long time know that I knew that I wasn't going to call a timeout. And I told them when it was the TV timeout that I didn't get us in a problem. They did. And they came out, tried to double our post, and we threw it out and shot the ball on the first pass out, and none of them went in. And we also didn't do a very good job of guarding. And Bryce got off to a much better start than we wanted him to. But I felt okay about the score. I told them at the first time out I wasn't worried about the score. I was just worried about how we were playing. And then I think the two guys that are here to talk to you, Armando and Andrew, were very efficient. Armando was 4 for 4 and Andrew was 4 for 6. And we got to get everybody to have that kind of feeling of being efficient with the ball, not just getting a number of shots up. And so after the first 6 minutes or so, I thought we did some good things and got better. And I hope and think we learned a lot from tonight.
Let's hang tight here. I think Roy Williams is going to come back and now take some questions after Andrew Playtech and Armando Baycott. And indeed, Coach Williams is back in there, so now we'll listen in.
Such a big early hole, but you responded in a way that maybe last year might not have happened. Is there a confidence that these guys can get from that, do you think?
Well, I hope so, and I think it should. I congratulated them during the timeout. I congratulated them at halftime, and I congratulated them again after the game. So I'm hoping that will be something that'll help them. There's no question, but we've got to play better. I mean, you can't spot a lot of people 13 and think you're going to come back and win. So we got to play better during that time period.
Roy, this is Walker Kessler's first significant playing time. What do you like about his skill set, and how do you think he played tonight?
Well, again, you're concerned about his conditioning more than anything, and I think with each and every day at practice and each and every game, he'll help that a little bit. But he is really long, guys, and he can bother shots inside and get his hands on some offensive rebounds that other guys can't get. And then you saw him dive on the floor like that tonight. That kind of effort is only going to get him a heck of a lot more playing time. But I'm comfortable with all those guys. It was tougher on Dayron and Armando probably with all the double team they're doing, because Dayron is going to be a fantastic player. He's going to be a fantastic player this year, and I hope even this week. But that was something that it was new for them. It's only the second game we played, and so it was something that bothered them more than it usually bothers our teams.
Thank you.
Yeah, Roy, first game against Charleston and then again tonight, it looked like both teams are going to make your guards beat them, given the size you've got up front. What do you tell your backcourt guys how to respond to that?
Make shots. I know that's the easiest answer, Kim, but it is. You've got to have the confidence, but you got to take good shots. Just because they double team you, throw it out and you shoot it immediately, that's what their coach wants to do. I want to do what I want to do. And so we've got to understand that part. And I think RJ's a good shooter. I think Caleb's a good shooter. Andrew made some tonight. Believing somebody, Kerwin, I think, is a good shooter. He made one for us in the first half. But those guys have got to take good shots, and I think they'll go in. I think we're going to shoot it better this year than we did last year for sure. But we haven't done it the first two games, though.